Hey guys, how's it going? This is Mushman182 bringing you a Team Deathmatch Nuclear today. I always thought it was difficult getting a Nuclear in TDM. It's definitely one of the hardest things to do in Black Ops 2. It's a lot easier getting that Nuclear medal in Domination and Kill Confirm, but in Team Deathmatch, you're pretty much restricted. You need to get nearly half the kills yourself, and when you get that first kill, you pretty much got to go on a streak straight away. If you get 7 or 8 kills and die, you're not going to get it. But anyway, this lobby, it's full of complete scrubs, so I'm not going to lie about that. But how am I in such a lobby with low levels? Well, it's because it's my favourite time of year, Christmas. And what does that mean? Christmas noobs. Who loves Christmas noobs? I know I certainly do, but without them, this type of gameplay is a lot harder to achieve. I actually played some of this game quite sloppy, terrible shooting, terrible C4s, but I got away with it because the players I'm up against have no idea what they're doing. I definitely would not have got Nuclear if it wasn't for the poor opposition. It's the best present that gameplay commentators could ask for Christmas time. You guys have seen 100 plus and 200 plus gameplays. How many players on the enemy team have prestige? You might see 1, maybe 2 at most, but generally it's for the low levels who don't know their arse from their elbow. But I know when Black Ops 2 first came out, it had strong rooms of skill-based matchmaking. I thought it was there to a point. During my first week or so, my KD was lower than in previous Call of Duty games. It was somewhere between 1.5, 1.75, and every lobby I was getting was full of guys jump shotting around corners, drop shotting at every opportunity. Not once was I running into bad players. When I was playing this game, I had to put my game face on every time to have a chance of doing well. If I would sit back and play casually with random classes, I would just get destroyed. Whilst obviously I wanted to play well, I don't want to have to go try hard every single game. Every time I would look at the lobby leaderboard, there would not be anyone below a 1.4 KD. Whilst that's not the highest KD in the world, it's certainly above average. And if someone has a 1.4 KD, they generally know what they're doing. They're not going to be a clueless scrub of a player who get themselves killed every 10-15 seconds by running into the middle of the map. But when a game first comes out, who are the guys who are queuing at midnight? Who are the guys who get the game early? It's the Call of Duty enthusiasts. Casual players are not going to queue at midnight for it. They're not that bothered about the game. They can wait until Christmas for it, where they will play, get destroyed, and just not really give 2 shits about it. But so whilst there may have been an element of skill-based matchmaking, I also think it's because you're also playing in lobbies full of experienced Call of Duty players who know what they are doing. They may not be the best, but again, as I said, they're not clueless enough to just go and get themselves killed every 10-15 seconds and just repeat the same mistakes. So what does piss me off though, and I think it is unfair, is the guys that get the game weeks early. I went to the midnight release of Modern Warfare 3 and I got home, played a quick game of what's that game? Survival? Yeah, Survival I think it was, on Resistance. Then played a few games on that, hopped onto multiplayer, and there is me, a level 1 noob, and I'm in a lobby with a 1st and 2nd prestige. I mean, come on. You always hear that if you somehow get the game early, you should not play online as you'll get banned and reset, but has that actually ever happened to anyone? No matter how good of a Call of Duty player you are, you need to play the maps at least a few times to get used to the PowerPoints, find the secret little spots, and find out what the best weapons are. It just feels like you're at a disadvantage straight away as soon as you start the game, and I think we should all be on a level playing field. I know the servers need to be running before release day so they can be running as best as they possibly could, and I know guys do get the game early, but can they seriously not do anything about it? It's not like there's hundreds of thousands of people that get the game early, so it's got to be quite easy to monitor how many people are actually playing online. Is it not possible to lock ranking up, so to speak? That way it can be played online, but you will not be able to rank up until release date. Sure, the person who has the game early will have map knowledge, but at least they will still be a level 1 on release date and won't have all the best weapons, the perks, attachments and kill streaks at their hand. If I got the game early, I wouldn't have a problem with this. Why should I have an instant advantage over guys who have just got the game on release day? Okay, I know it's not that much of a big deal, as after a good 7 or 8 hours playing multiplayer, you will have unlocked a good majority of equipment, but I just think we should all start even and at the same level. It's not rocket science to know that a lot of big YouTubers get the game early and are probably playing the game right now. Come November the 5th, it wouldn't surprise me that some of these guys will already have reached a max level for one of their created soldiers. But a bit of a random commentary. That's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will talk to you soon.